What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, what's up, love? I'm Kay, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping back by. Alright, so today I do want to come to you guys with a video, and I do want to show you guys something that I'm really excited to be showing you. This is basically going to be a first impressions. So without any further ado, let's get into this video. I am a foundation then brows girl normally on a regular basis, so I am going to be doing that. So I'm going to come back to you guys with my foundation done, and we can get started with the review.
Make 'em whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up, Make 'em whistle like a missile, bomb, bomb. Every time I show up, blow up,
I look crazy. Alright, so now that that is in order, so now we can move on to the actual review. So this is really exciting because this is a South African brand, and I'm super excited because they have something really unique to offer. They have got something called a brow cushion, and I'll be able to go in depth in this video about what that is and what you guys can expect, the prices, the links, all of that stuff, and where you can find everything. And that's super exciting to me because I feel like it's another way for you to experiment with your brows and to just find your way with what works for you. I mean, not a lot of people are like me. I do really like thick Instagram brows, but of course there are a lot of people who just like something more natural. So we'll be able to explore all of that today. So Julienne has released 4 products. They are new, and I'm obsessed with the vibe. I'm obsessed with the aesthetic. They've got this white rose gold, really cute aesthetic. So the very first product that I do want to talk about is something that we're more familiar with. It's something that a lot of people are familiar with and a lot of people use, and that is the retractable brow pencil. This is a really cute product, not only because of the double-sided factor. It has one spoolie on the one side, and it also has the actual pin, the actual pencil on the other end, but it also has a really cool shape to it. So when you do your brows, it's either, when I do my brows, it's either I look for something angled or something sharp. A lot of brow products are round at the end, and that gives you a clumpy vibe. I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but if your pencil or if your retractable pencil doesn't have a sharp end or doesn't have an angle to it, any sort of angle that you can tilt your hand and like get a finer line, that is an issue for me, only because of the shape that it gives you. It gives you a more round brow. I really like a sharp brow. I like that without having to work extra hard with the concealer. It's something that I've noticed. It's something that I personally enjoy when a brow has some sort of shape to it, and this brow pencil does have a shape to it. So it's got a triangular shape. You see how that has a shape to it? Do you see the triangle that I'm talking about? So that is the shape of the actual brow product. This is awesome because you can literally tilt and adjust your wrist in order to get a finer line. I've not used it, and this is how much brow product you get from this pencil. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys just so you guys can see how much product payoff you get. So this is pretty decent. This is the color dark brown. It is decent. This is important for me to actually swatch. You might be asked, why am I swatching a pencil? Because a lot of brow products actually don't show up on a lot of skin tones, and some brow products show up and they look gray. So that is the reason why I'm swatching this for you, and as you can see, it does give off a dark brown color. And yeah, so yeah, that is the retractable brow pencil, and I will have the details of that on the screen and down below if you guys want to shop it. You guys should literally check out their website. It is the cutest. It's so cute. I love their vibe. It is like the most adorable vibe ever. It's so cute. And then I'm going to move on to another thing that a lot of people are quite familiar with, and that is the brow pomade. When I'm looking for a brow pomade, I'm looking for it to be dark enough to show up obviously nicely, like for it to look nice. But I'm also very hesitant because this is a very clay type of situation, and I'm not looking for it to be gray. I'm going to swatch it with a brush because that's how you'd apply under normal circumstances. So I'll take an angled brush, which is what you normally apply a brow pomade with. I'm going to dip that in Oh my god, it is creamy. It's creamy, it's not runny, it's not hard. I don't have to work too hard to get product onto my brush. And this is how your girl swatches. Do you see that? This is very creamy. This is good if you know what you're doing with your brow pomade. I do want my brow pomade girls to know that it is advisable for you to be darker on the ends of your brow and then go lighter in the middle, like the center of your face. You don't want to do too much. This is a very generous product. I can already tell how generous it is, so do make sure that you're being discreet when you use it and you don't dip too much into it. And because of how much color payoff you're getting, this 6 gram, I'm sure it will last you freaking long, because this is already so much product just from one dip into this product. So, and then let's get into the other products, stuff that I personally have never done or used or whatever. So I've never, because it is the first of its kind in South Africa, used a brow cushion, right? And I also, just because I've never used a brow tint, I've got something really exciting that I want to do with the brow tint. This is how it looks. This is how the packaging looks. Look at that. So I have personally never tinted my brows, and I have a really cute idea for like what I want to do with this. So stay tuned to my channel and make sure that you're subscribed and have your notifications on so you can get the notification when I play around with the tint. But we're going to talk about the cushion right now. And with the cushion, I'm obsessed with the packaging because it is so pretty. It is literally black and rose gold, and then you pop it open. You've got your mirror at the top. So this is how it looks. It's got the brush and the spoolie, so an angled brush and a spoolie, and it's got the actual brow cushion here. I'm gonna pop open the brow cushion, and this is the brow cushion. When I look at the brow cushion, it's literally it looks like a stamp. Have you guys ever seen the thing that you stamp into? It looks like that. I am excited but like really nervous because I've never used anything like this to use the brow cushion. So in the brow cushion there are 2 colors, as you can see. There's a darker brown and there's a lighter brown. I'm assuming that you use the dark on the outer side of your brow, and then you use the light in the middle or the center of your face. So I'm excited. I actually do want to work with this today. I'm nervous about that, but I do actually just want to try it out. The only reason is because this is literally the first of its kind, you guys. Like, I've never seen any other brand do a brow cushion. I'm excited, and I know about the pomade and I know about the pencil, and that's my go-to. I know I'm going to be using those again, but today for this video, I'm trying. And then last but not least, I do want to talk about the brow tint. So I've personally never had a tint kit at home, so I just want to show you what's in here. You do get instructions, so if you're nervous and you're not sure, you do get instructions, and they do have pictures, which is awesome. You do actually get pictures and like a step-by-step, which is awesome. I do like that. Okay, and in it you get a spoolie, which is awesome, and then you get the actual color tints. So even the packaging on this is just adorable, you guys. So cute. So it's an actual color tint, and then it's the cream developer. So I'm assuming that you mix these 2 together. So this is the developer. So that's exciting. Can't wait to do or play around with that. Alright, so I'm going to flip my mirror onto the magnifying side right over here. Let me read what the brow cushion is and what it has to like offer. So it says the brow cushion is perfect to shape, define, and sculpt your brows. So it's basically, I was right about the stamp. It's a cushion and it has pigment in it. It's quick drying, smudge proof, and water resistant. Basically it's just pigment that's in a cushion, basically. Let's get into it. Let me actually zoom you guys in so you guys can get some of this action. And I'm basically going to brush up, and then I'm going to take the angled brush, and then I'm going to dip into this dark brown right over here. This is the cushion, and then when you dip into it, like it literally works just like a stamp. Do you guys see that? And now I've got pigment on my brush. So let's see. I'm going to literally line them the way I normally do. Okay. Thank God it's not giving me too much pigment. It's looking very natural, which I can appreciate because I'm not trying to start off too strong, you know. It literally works like if a sponge had water and you pressed into it, then the pigment comes up type of thing. Yeah, that's the best way that I can explain what's happening. It looks good. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the top. I'm going to dip again and just fill out the tail of my brow. And then I'm going to leave the front of my brow, and then I'm going to dip into the light brown. Okay. Brush, brush, brush. This is how it's looking without me carving it out yet. So this is how the brow is looking. This is a really interesting product. So this is how my brows are looking. Let me do my other brow, sculpt, and then we'll chat. Okay, so I have carved the bottom of my brow, and this is my first impression. So from inspection, from like looking at this, I love everything about this product. I love the packaging, I like the design, I like the idea, I love everything. I am kind of on the fence about the shade. So this is in dark brown. The only thing that I have to say about the shade is the fact that it looks a little cool. This is the pencil, this is the pomade, and this is the cushion, right? So everything about the cushion, even the way that it applied, like I love how natural and wispy and just like not that heavy the brow looks. But I'm just gonna quickly go over my brow a little bit with the pomade because I really love that color, because I want to keep this I love the way this thing applies. Like I actually love the way it applies. I just wish it was the same color as the pomade, not necessarily the same intensity, none of that, just the same color with the same cushion consistency. That's basically the observation that I've made. So I'm just gonna go in to my pomade. How does the cushion feel? The cushion feels like how do I put it? It feels not like an ink, but it feels like, I don't know how to put it. It feels like I can feel it. Like I can, it doesn't feel hard, it doesn't feel soft. It feels like it is a water-based formula that dried down, basically. That's how it feels. So I'm just using the color of the pomade just to go over it, but I still want to keep the same cushion vibe that I've got going on. Alright you guys, so I'm done with my full face, and I can officially just tell you guys what I think about the whole range. So I did wash my hands first before we get into it. I did go wash my hands. You guys saw I had swatches and there is pretty much nothing there. I feel like this little stain over here was the cushion, so it is long lasting. When they say that it is long lasting, they're telling the truth. It is long lasting. I didn't have to scrape or anything. I really didn't apply that much pressure, and it did, well, majority of it did go off. So yeah, but let me just go in and just tell you guys what I think about this range. So first of all, I was on these sites and I do not think that it's hard to shop. The site is very easy. The fact that it's going to be available in Dis-Chem and on the site is amazing, because Dis-Chem does have an online store, so that is very convenient. It's easy to get a hold of. I do not think the prices are bad. Brow products normally tend, especially when they go high end and when they go good quality, they tend to be very expensive, but this is very affordable. Obviously affordability is relative, but the fact that it's going to be in Dis-Chem, I think the prices are good to be in Discam. I feel like there are Discam prices. I think that the positioning is perfect. I think it's at the right place, and I also just want to go in depth with just each product. Obviously I can't right now give you a review or like a final thoughts about the brow kits, the tint kits, but I will tell you about what I think about the rest of the stuff. Swatching the pencil is enough, honestly, to give you a review on it, because it's a pencil. I know how a pencil works. We all know how pencils work. I do feel that from the swatch, it is a dark brown, but it's not a chocolatey dark brown. It is something that will work on your brows, but it's very natural. It's not very dark, so that is something to consider. I love the design. I love the way that it's shaped. I love that. I love how much product you get from it. I think it's worth the money, and I do think that just like the effort, the good quality, the fact that the retractable pencil is so thick and it's not easy to break it. I like how thick it is. It's not one of those flimsy retractable pencils. So this is something that I do feel like is worth the money. And then let's go on to the brow pomade. I love the brow pomade. It is something that is very creamy. It is very creamy, which means it's easy to go overboard. Like I said, that is my only warning when it comes to the brow pomade. I do feel like it is a lot of product. I feel like it is good. Like the amount of product you get in here is good. I love the packaging. I think it's just so cute, and I also love the shade of brown, of dark brown that this is. I feel like this is the perfect dark brown. And then let's go on to the cushion. The cushion is amazing, honestly. I love the design. I love the idea behind it. I love how it works. I love how it feels on the skin. I love all of that. I think the only reason is because of the fact that it is a cushion and the fact that it is a liquidy product. So obviously the formula is not the same as the pomade, and the formula is not the same as the pencil. That is a given. That is something very obvious. But I do feel like the dark brown could have been warmer, could have been a warmer brown and not so much a cool tone brown. I feel like it is something that's relative to your skin tone, obviously, like most makeup products. So yeah, everything else, I honestly, if I could take the shade of dark brown from the pomade and put it in the cushion, I would be a happy girl, because I loved what it did to my brows. I'm absolutely obsessed with this thing. So what I did today, I think I'm very happy with. I did do a full brow of the cushion, and then I just went over the whole brow with a little bit of the pomade. So yeah, I'm obsessed with how my brows came out. I actually really like it, but I absolutely am obsessed with this line. I like it. I like it. I honestly like the Julienne brow range. I like the price range. I like the aesthetic. I like all of that. So if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know your thoughts. What are you excited to try out? Would you be interested in a full brow tint video? Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think about the prices. Will you pick it up? All of that stuff. I will be looking in the comments, and I will be having a chat with you guys in the comments about this. How do you feel about the packaging? How do you feel about everything? Do you think it's cute? What do you think? Tell me what you think about the Julienne range. Tell me what you think. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed this video. It was something so much fun. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.
너무 아름다워 널 잊을 수가 없어 그 눈빛이 아직 나를